In the time of Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab, there was a merchant from Yemen named Harith ibn Khalada. He was known for his honesty, but he was not rich. One year he joined a caravan heading to Medina with all his savings tied up in goods loaded on a single old camel. Halfway through the desert, the camel suddenly bolted in panic during a sandstorm and vanished with everything he owned. The caravan waited one day, then moved on. Harith was left alone with nothing but the clothes on his back and a small water skin. For 3 days and nights he walked, searching for his camel, crying to Allah, "O Allah, if this loss is good for me, then make me content with it." On the 4th morning, exhausted and sunburnt, he climbed a dune and saw something strange. 3 men lying motionless beneath a lone acacia tree. Beside them lay his own camel, dead, its load torn open and scattered. The men were unconscious, their lips cracked, their bellies swollen. Harith ran to them. He poured the last of his water into their mouths, shaded them with his turban, and slowly nursed them back to life. When they could finally speak, the oldest one wept and said, "We are highway robbers. We saw your lone camel after the storm and thought Allah had sent us easy prey. We killed it, ate some of its meat raw, and hid the goods, planning to return for them later. But the meat was poisoned by a desert snake that had bitten the camel before it died. We all fell sick and have been dying here for 3 days. You, the very man we intended to rob, have saved our lives." Harith was silent for a long time. Then he said softly, "Allah took my camel so that 3 of his servants would not die in the desert without tawbah. My wealth was the ransom for your souls." The 3 men fell at his feet, repented on the spot, and swore never to steal again. They dug up the hidden goods, all of it untouched, and carried them on their own backs all the way to Medina as penance. When they arrived, they stood in the masjid and told the entire story in front of Umar ibn al-Khattab. Umar listened, then looked at Harith and said, "O Harith, you left Yemen with 1 camel and returned with 3 new brothers whose iman is now stronger than many who were born Muslim. Tell me, which was the greater loss, the camel or the one who thinks he is lost?" Harith smiled through tears and answered, "By Allah, I thought I had lost everything. But Allah only removed what would have harmed me and gave me in its place what will benefit me until the day of judgment." From that day, whenever someone in Medina complained about a sudden loss, the people would say, "Remember the camel of Harith." Sometimes Allah makes you lose the saddlebag so that he can save the soul riding behind you, and Allah knows best where he places his blessings. Comment your story below, save this reminder, and share with someone going through hardship.